Welcome to the Vibrational Healing Panel. Oh, it's good to see you all again. We do this ritual a couple of times a year, as many of you know. These two have reserved seating. A few others as well. My name is Mitchell Rabin, and I've been part of this panel for many years now, as have some of the stars. Thank you. Thank you. I am a holistic psychotherapist, acupuncturist. I've been involved in the healing arts for many, many, many years, and also host a radio and a TV show every week called A Better World, on which I have been interviewing different kinds of healers and spiritual teachers and yogis and quantum physicists, and some of the healers who we have right here: Star Fuentes, Judy Satori, Victor Diamond. Oh my God, Victor way back when he didn't even know English. I had to translate from Russian, and I don't know it. And Victoria Hamilton, hello. Welcome from the Outback. Right? So, I'm very glad to have you all here with us today, and all of you especially. Usually we do, and here comes last, but not least.
I forgot.
What do you want us to do?
Love me.
We do love you, Greg. It's Greg Hogue of Metaforms, carrying one with him right now. These magnificent structures based on the principles of sacred geometry. Usually we do kind of a round of all of the guests, and we may still, in fact, do that. But today I actually wanted to alter things a bit, at least to start with, because I feel that there's a lot of misperception and misunderstanding about what healing is and where it originates. And I find altogether too often that people are attributing healing to healers. Now, isn't that a funny idea? And I actually want to change that around a little bit and get input, also needless to say, from the panel, to revisit this large and brilliant and so important idea of what is healing. And this will be for the sake of all, to come ultimately to a place of getting in touch with one's own healing power, one's own healing capacity. So we may get guided from and even through healers who are of some renown, such as our panelists here. But to, at the end of the day, have one's own resources so available that one can pass through any number of portals and come through on the other side healed. Does that sound interesting? Okay. The game, ultimately, that is one of self-empowerment. So, with that in mind, just a quick sketch of each person, for those of you who may not know, or for those who want to know again. Star Fuentes is, will you curtsy? Please, curtsy for everybody.
No,
Curtsy. This has been an ongoing request of mine for a long time, of Star. No, Star is a world-renowned healer. She has been working with people, literally thousands of people around the world. She has studied around the world, from indigenous cultures to more modern healers in the United States. And she has been a real leader in the field of healing of so many sorts. And she's also, in that same light, helped to empower so many people in that same way. Judy Satori has come here over the last couple of years, or has tuned in, I should say, also, for those years that she wasn't here physically, to grace us with a gift that she discovered she had as, were you like a public relations, advertising kind of woman?
Yes, but I was really, I became a channel, but it really wasn't about becoming a channel. Becoming a channel was just preparing my body for the work that I'm now doing, which is about helping people change physically to handle fifth-dimensional frequency as the Earth goes through the shifts. And so I work with sound and light vibration.
Beautiful. So we'll get a feel for a taste of that, and please ask questions. Victor Diamond, do you want to say a word about?
Yeah. I was working as a healer many years and got in a science of healing. And after that, through the healing, I developed theory of mechanic, cellular, and genetic structures. This theory explains how people get different diseases, different sicknesses, different deviations. And also, I developed many materials what is works sending frequency, health frequency to the body, works as a battery to the body. You all losing energy from different sources, from clothes, from bedding, from dental materials. But I created special products what is help people recharge body and doing anti-aging processes. Okay, we'll talk later.
Exactly. Spasiba. And say a word, if you would, please, Victoria, about your work, so we have some idea, and then we'll get into some questions.
Yes, hello, everybody. I began this work in the natural medicine healing part of the world many years ago as a naturopathic consultant and herbalist, and my work grew to the knowledge that I could, I became a medical intuitive and could read and see what was wrong with the physical body, and then connecting in with people could just merge with them and feel them, know them wherever they were on planet Earth. And then it became known that the healings could take place wherever people are, whether they be immediately with me or in the distance or globally. And then I was given a directive to channel sound and languages, and so became a channel of sound and light and spirit. And this is what my work is now predominantly, about working in all of these spheres. And yeah, so that's my, I'm very happy and excited to just arrive in New York. Thank you.
Welcome. From New Zealand? Or?
New Zealand.
Beautiful. I didn't blow that one. I didn't blow that accent. Greg Hogue, just share with us a bit about your work with metaforms and give us a little idea. Not a long one. This is going to be a short one.
Okay, I'm having a good time. I mean, that's our option as human beings, to have such a wonderful experience here. And bottom line is, like, we're meant to bring through energy from source. We're spiritual beings that have taken on an animal body. So it seems that any time we deny that flow, any time we block that flow of energy, that's where disease happens. That's where difficulty happens. And so here we are, learning the process all over again of how to connect to source. And what I do is I build tools to help people in that process. So at the end of the day, I'm not the one responsible for your health. I mean, that's ultimately what you were saying. We're all facilitators, and I build tools to support people in that process of connection, in that process of allowing energy to flow through their body. And when energy is flowing, then there is health, then there is consciousness, then there is the opportunity for you to be who you are, which is that divine light. And you're just using this body for the moment. They come in, they're animal bodies, they're born, they die, they have hormones, they have physical needs, they have emotional body. That allows us to be here. But all those things, when we get caught up in them, they block the flow of energy from source. So, there's the short one.
Thank you, Greg. As a physical immortalist, I take some issue with some of the conclusions you drew, but we'll talk about that another time.